It may be hard to believe, but spring will soon be upon us, and that means Granted's annual Over the Edge fundraiser is quickly approaching. Here to update us on what's being planned and all the exciting things going on with Granted is Susan Washburn and Jeff Perdue. Thanks for coming back to see us again.
Thanks for having us, Nicole.
It's been about a year since you guys were last in studio with us. How has the last year gone for Granted? And maybe for those who are still not familiar, tell us a little bit about what Granted is.
Okay, so Granted is a nonprofit that supports children ages 3 to 18 within a 100-mile radius of Evansville, where the children have a life-threatening condition. So we grant the child's greatest wish, but what makes us unique is that we recognize when the wish is over, the kids are still sick or dying, and the family's still struggling. So we have a whole series of Beyond the Wish benefits.
What has been one of the greatest benefits, Jeff, of being part of this organization?
It's just the impact of these families. You really can't appreciate what a child or family goes through when they have a child with a critical illness. Just the hardships on the husband and the wife, trying to also hold down a job and take care of the other kids, and it's just really mind-blowing what they have to do. And so to be able to rally around these families and be there for them, be a support, it's just the greatest feeling in the world.
Right now, how many kids are waiting on a wish to be granted?
So we do not have a waiting list.
That's great.
As soon as the wishes are approved, and we approve wishes each month, we start working on it. So right now, we have about 20 wishes that we are working on.
Wow. I can't imagine seeing that work every day move a little bit forward. Mm-hmm. So of course, to make these wishes come true, you need the funds available to do that, and that's where your fundraisers come in. And if anyone hasn't heard about Over the Edge yet, I don't know where you've been, but tell us about Over the Edge and how this fundraiser got started.
Well, it's a very unique event. It's thrilling, it's exciting, it's not for the faint of heart.
Right.
This will be our 4th event. So April 26th, downtown Evansville, CenterPoint Energy is our partner. They've been an incredible supporter, and they allow us to have people rappel down the side of their building. So we have a company out of Canada called Over the Edge, and they've been putting these events on for 15 years, and they do all the design, and they bring the rigging crew. So it's a completely safe event. People don't have to have any prior rappelling experience. Mm-hmm. You can just show up and we'll put you and we'll train you and put you in all the safe equipment. But essentially, you raise $1,000 for Granted, and you get to rappel down a 9-story building, and it is quite a day.
Wow. So I think you kind of already touched on it, but I want to hit this home. Who can be a rappeller?
Good question. If you weigh between 100 and 300 pounds, we've had children rappel, we've had people in their 70s rappel, so really that's the requirement. Weigh between 100 and 300 pounds, no prior experience, and I think we have a big announcement to announce that this year we're going to have a new rappeller. I'll let you share that.
Okay, yeah, you asked me before we started recording, and I will. I don't know that I have a fear of heights, but the thought of it, I think I told you, my heart started racing when I said, yes, I'll do it, but I will. I will be one of those rappellers, so I'm going to be able to tell everyone firsthand what it's like.
So people need to follow your lead. So
That's
we
right.
appreciate it. We're excited to have you this year.
Yeah. Have you seen anyone step forward with maybe they have had this fear of heights or anything to really face that fear to be able to do this?
We've had a lot of people with fear, and the great thing is the Over the Edge crew and our volunteers that help support people, they're very good at calming you down and talking you through the entire process. It really is a safe fundraiser, but so far we haven't had anybody who has not actually gone over the edge.
My favorite, first of all, it's pretty incredible when you think about someone that says, yes, I'll rappel down a 9-story building. Yes, I'll raise $1,000 for Granted. That's a whole different caliber of person. But my favorite rappellers are the ones who do have that fear.
Right.
And they overcome the fear, and their answer is always the same thing. They're like, I understand or I think I understand what these children and families are going through, and if they can face that, then I can face my fear. And those are my favorite rappellers, are the ones that do have some fear. We've had a handful of people that are in tears all the way rappelling. We have a board member who cries every time she rappels, but she does it because she wants to support these kids and these families.
I was going to agree with that for sure, because when you think about what these kids go through, the fear that they face daily and their families as well, I think being able to do this, face a fear, knowing that you're going to do this safely, your outcome is going to be fine. I think the journey of going down that building, I can see where it could be quite emotional during this event.
We have, how many wish children do we typically have rappel every year?
5 to 7.
5 to 7 wish kids. It is incredible
That's
to watch these. They are the most fearless. I mean, we take wish kids up before the event ever happens to get to the top of the building. No fear, because they've told us what I have to face on a daily basis is nothing compared to this. I get to control my own destiny on this. So to get to watch these wish children rappel is really warms the heart.
How amazing. I mean, they're just a true testament to the spirit and the will of us human beings when we're faced with adversity. And it's great to rally around them and support. So we definitely want folks to sign up to be rappellers, to raise the money, and to get to take part in the fun event, the thrilling. But there's going to be other things going on as part of the event as well, correct?
Yeah, so it's an event for the entire family. We want to bring your family, bring your coworkers, bring your children. We have food trucks, we have musical entertainment, we have children face painting, we have police and fire trucks and SWAT trucks. We've had Star Wars characters. So it is a fun environment. It's an environment that everybody can come out. We have a big screen TV. We have camera people on the roof, so children get to see their mom or dad or their sibling on the roof while they're making the rappel. It's an incredible day, even if you just come out and watch to support it.
Yeah, and I know our own Dave Novak, he's already got ideas going of how he's going to put a GoPro on me and everything.
Grover, right? We're thinking Grover.
Maybe Grover, maybe,
right.
In his little cape. But it really is just a great and unique event for a great purpose. What have the crowds been like over the last couple of years when you've hosted the event?
Well, we typically have 170 to 200 rappellers. We've had crowd sizes of 400 to 500 people. Every year the crowd size grows. People stick around just because it's so much positive energy to be around these wish families, to see the wish children rappelling. The other cool thing is we never expected the costumes. Probably 90% of the rappellers are in these people go crazy on their costumes, superheroes. We've had Taylor Swift rappelling teams. So that's the cool thing, is just see all these.
Kind of a challenge within the challenge.
Absolutely.
Who can have the best costume?
Absolutely.
We have our work cut out for us, team. So you're raising money to grant these wishes. For the length of granted, and since its inception, how many wishes have been granted?
Totally, I think there's right around 500 that have been granted. We are averaging around 20 to 25 that we complete each year.
And that's growing.
It's growing as the need is there in the community.
Right.
We just are working on the families who need our services to know that we're here. And the word with events like this, and with the help that to get the word out, people are finding us.
And we serve about a 100-mile radius from Evansville, so that includes Vincennes, Lawrenceville, Washington, Lagodi, all those communities.
Right.
So we support a wide network that includes this community.
If anybody sees this and this is the first time they're hearing about Granted, maybe they want to get involved, or maybe they know a child that could use, having a wish being granted. What do they need to do?
They can just reach out to us. So you can get to us through our website, or you can call the office. We're very active on Facebook. So, as soon as we hear that there is a child in need, we work quickly to get approval and to just start helping them.
Okay. And so real quickly though, House of Hope, it's in the works still, construction. It's going to change lives as they deal with these life-threatening conditions. How is that going?
House of Hope is a comprehensive programming center that will allow us to best serve our families and our Beyond the Wish benefit program, and that we've cleared the ground, we've raised it to above the 100-year floodplain. Concrete, as soon as the weather breaks, concrete is going to be poured, and you will be able to see it rise out of the ground in the next couple of weeks, hopefully.
And 100% funded by the community. This will cost, granted, nothing. This is 100% funded from people in the community, people giving money, people saying, I'll do the electrical, I'll do the HVAC. It's been an incredible experience to see the community rally around Granted and these children.
And what an amazing resource it's going to mean for these families.
Absolutely.
So right now, the assignment for everyone is sign up to be a repeller. If you've ever wanted to get that thrill, this is a great time to do it. A great opportunity. So what would be your last call to action, I guess?
My last call to action is, if you're thinking, yeah, I would do that, but I don't know if I could raise $1,000, sign up. We have a team who will help you. Raising the money will not be difficult. We have a team that will help you. But if you're like, yes, I would do it, I may cry going down or I won't cry, sign up. We'll help you figure out how to raise the money.
That's awesome. Well, we're going to work on a costume and confidence, I guess. But I'm excited to take part in it, and I guess we'll see you there.
Can't wait.
So I'm challenging everyone out there in our community, visit the Granted website, join me up on the high-rise building of Centerpoint in downtown Evansville, April 26th.
Thank you.
For more information on Granted and to sign up for that exciting opportunity to rappel, you can follow a link on our website, vincentspbs.org.